Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update, March 6th, 2025. I release episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday between 7 and 10 p.m. Pacific Time. This is episode 954, and the rundown with timestamps is in the description box below. Now, because I use Chinese names quite a bit on my show, if you want the English spelling of them, you can turn on subtitles. I create them myself. In today's episode, Cheng Yi's Fu Shanhai does pre-broadcast promos in search of investors. Partial footage of Darren Wang's confrontation with the Uber driver surfaces on social media. Bai Lu talks about finding her style for her character in her currently streaming drama Northward. And Lin Gengxin's character in The Legend of Shen Li, Lord Xingzhi, gets his very own wax figure at Madam Tussauds in Shanghai. We usually begin with what's recently premiered, but nothing to report for today and yesterday, so we begin with what's recently confirmed to premiere soon. I mentioned this in my last video when it was just a rumor, but it has now materialized. Yesterday, Ski Into Love officially announced their premiere date. The romance drama starring Esther Yu and Ling Yi will air on March 11th. Updates: Fu Shanhai is at the stage of pre-broadcast promotion. Yesterday, a couple of these online brochures made the rounds on Weibo. They are pretty much calling cards looking for investors to advertise their brands or products during the drama's upcoming run. Some of the points the drama highlighted include a stellar cast. Top-tier idol Cheng Yi leads alongside seasoned actors like Julian Cheng and Jackie Lui. Directed by Ren Haitao, known for Mysterious Lotus Casebook, ensuring high production quality and generating strong anticipation. Unlike traditional fantasy IPs, this adaptation offers more flexibility for creative interpretation. Fu Shanhai, which literally translates to Going to the Mountains and Seas, stars Cheng Yi and Guli Naja. The cast and crew wrapped their 5-month film shoot in October last year. The drama has yet to pass review. The story follows Cheng Yi's character, Xiao Mingming, a slacker who has a love for wuxia novels. Xiao Mingming journeys through the martial arts world through the perspective of a novel's protagonist, one Xiao Qiushui, also played by Cheng Yi. During his journey, he transforms from an impulsive young swordsman with little skill to a true hero who values loyalty and defends his country. Fu Shanhai is slated for 40 episodes. Both streaming giants Tencent and iQIYI are behind it. That's it for drama updates. Moving on, celebrity updates, and today we begin with a follow-up on Darren Wang. In my last video, I updated that the 33-year-old Taiwanese actor was arrested and investigated for attempted murder after an incident with a ride-hailing driver. More details have come to light on the incident itself and on Darren's situation. Taiwanese media released partial footage of Darren Wang's confrontation with the assaulted driver, notably showing the former giving the latter the middle finger. Allegedly, during the Uber ride which happened last year, Darren suspected the driver, a man surnamed Lian, of taking a longer route to jack up the fare of the ride. This led to a heated argument inside the car. Upon reaching the destination, Darren accidentally left his keys inside the car. When he tried to open the door to retrieve them but failed, he pounded on the car window, demanding the driver to stop, and that led to another argument. Later, Darren allegedly spoke about the incident to his friend, a man surnamed Yu, who then tracked down the driver and hired thugs to beat him up. The media described the driver's condition after the assault as, quote, covered in injuries and barely alive, unquote. Yu is described by Taiwanese media as a man who comes from a wealthy family. Yesterday, March 5th, Darren was released on 5 million new Taiwan dollars bail, approximately 152,000 US dollars. He was initially suspected of attempted murder, but that has been downgraded to incitement to commit bodily harm. Darren had a pretty calm demeanor on the day. He showed the prayer gesture multiple times, where he had his palms pressed together. When asked whether he apologized to the driver and whether he instigated the beating, he just responded by thanking everyone and telling them to watch their step. Next up, Bai Lu spoke about finding her style for her character in her currently streaming drama Northward. Bai Lu stars as Xia Fenghua on Northward. On March 5th, the 30-year-old actress did an interview with a program on iQIYI and was asked about her breakthroughs in styling for her character. A big difference from beginning to end, she explained. It was a huge breakthrough from a styling perspective. When we filmed the stuff from 07, we tried many things. At first, I cut my hair short. Then the director felt it wasn't short enough, so we cut it again. And because we're all children who grew up by the canal, we can't have complexion that's too fair, so we darkened it up. But it wasn't dark enough, so we darkened it more. Then we tried on glasses, those big frame ones that were in vogue at the time, but that didn't look right. Eventually, the director suggested I wore braces, and they immediately made a set for me. After I put them on, he said, "Yes, that's it right there." Bai Lu elaborated on the braces, saying that they added a layer of dental aligners in between her teeth and the braces. However, that made it very thick, and made her lips pouty when she spoke. Her lips would also get stuck on the braces, and she would have to shift her lips around to get them unstuck. However, the director seemed to like those facial gestures. Bai Lu revealed, "The director saw them and said I should keep them in my performance, so I did. I thought they felt very real." From a character perspective, Bai Lu added, "I've never portrayed someone so energetic and carefree, someone so down to earth, someone so full of fireworks." Next up for celebrity updates, Darren Wang spoke about Chinese IP adaptations going overseas, and about his interaction with Stephen Curry. Darren Wang recently received the Outstanding Impact Actor of Adaptations Award at the 2024 Yewen Global Intellectual Property Awards. It was for his performance as Shai Han in the IP adaptation Guardians of the Dafeng. In an interview with Sena Entertainment, the 26-year-old actor was asked what he could do to increase the influence of Chinese IPs overseas. He responded, "From my perspective, I just need to do my job well, perform and interpret my role well, and complete my works well. This will make for higher quality works, and our friends overseas can see how good they are." The interviewer then remarked that one of the things Darren has done to export Chinese IPs overseas is that he personified his drama character Shai Han during an interaction with NBA superstar Stephen Curry.
Shai Han, my name.
Shai Han.
Yeah.
Good, very good, very good. Shai Han.
At the time I came in contact with Curry, Dafeng was in the midst of its run, Darren explained. During that period, 60 to 70% of my life was related to Dafeng. Day in and day out, I was watching the drama, interacting with fans about it, and receiving feedback on it. My brain was filled with Dafeng. So when I interacted with Curry, I came up with the idea of getting him to do the Dafeng respect gesture. I guess you could call that an example of cultural export. During Darren's online interaction with Curry, he also asked for permission to do the night-night gesture, which Curry has kinda made his own, to which Curry said,
Definitely,
For sure. For sure.
Full permission, full permission.
"For sure, full permission." Curry does this night-night gesture when he scores a bucket near the end of the game and he feels the opponent has no chance of coming back. And he's usually right. Anyway, lastly for celebrity updates, Lin Gengxin got a new wax figure at Madam Tussauds in Shanghai. On March 4th, the Shanghai Madam Tussauds Wax Museum reached the grand finale of its Ancient Charm and National Style Season event. The museum joined hands with Tencent Video to unveil a brand new wax figure, one of Lord Xingzhi, portrayed by Lin Gengxin in 2024's The Legend of Shen Li. The wax figure was created by a team of professional British sculptors. Every detail, from the costume and props to his facial expression, mirrors his on-screen character, allowing fans to reminisce about the character's moments in the drama. On the day, Lin Gengxin made a surprise appearance to unveil his wax figure and took on the role of a one-day employee at the museum. He also interacted closely with fans, many of whom incessantly yelled out "husband" as he took the stage. Lin Gengxin expressed his great satisfaction with his wax figure, stating that it was the support of his fans that brought Xingzhi to life, and that their encouragement continues to be his driving force in acting. That's it for celebrity updates. It's Thursday today, so time now for another segment of my predictions for this Sunday's Top 10 Champions. As you guys know, every Sunday we do the top 10 Chinese web and TV dramas of the week. In this segment, I give some of my thoughts and predictions as to who the champions will be. To recap, last week's top web drama was The First Frost with Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan. And the top TV drama was Six Sisters starring Mei Ting and Lu Yi. This week, there's gonna be a good tussle between The First Frost, Filter, and Sijing to be the top web drama. Ultimately, I think The First Frost will just remain champion. For TV drama, I'm backing a new winner in The Best Thing with Zhang Linghe and Xu Ruohan. It has been topping the daily charts for quite a few days now. So that's The First Frost and The Best Thing to be champions this week. What do you guys think? And that's been another segment of my predictions for this Sunday's top 10 champions. It also brings us to the end of this video. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys Sunday. As always, stay safe, and I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!